Let's talk a little bit about prospecting. Half the salespeople will tell you it's the thing they hate the most. The reason they hate it is because they're not very good at it. If you were really good at prospecting, you'd love it because it's where you make all your money. It's like prospecting for gold if you knew where a big river filled with gold was. How excited would you be to pan for gold then? But if you went prospecting all the time and found nothing but sand and rocks, you'd get tired of it and start not doing it. And that would send you in a tailspin of losing, trust me. You want to prospect like a banshee. You want to make sure you get good at it. But if you're not prospecting on a daily basis, you're not reaching your potential and you're losing a ton of money. Most amateurs will not prospect until it's too late, and then they do the old 11th hour blitz, and they sound desperate and hungry instead of confident and smooth. So they close less deals because, as you know, sounding desperate never sells. Begging is never good, and it's not a good strategy. So keep a really full pipeline by prospecting regularly, and you'll sell more than if you don't do it. You should always have at least 50 potential prospects in your pipeline at all times. The pipeline is one of the salesperson's most important assets. If you don't have one and you've been working on your day off or coming in and all your traffic is just from the normal day-to-day traffic that's generated and opportunities that find us every single day on the normal, then you probably should think about mastering this part of the class and start to build your pipeline. The difference between having one and not having one is night and day. You can't really say that you're a professional without having a pipeline. The question is, how do you build it and keep it full and maintained, right? Well, I got you covered. That's an easy answer. Prospecting. That's how you do it. In order to have a full pipeline, you got to prospect on a daily basis and, of course, keep a record of it as it grows and changes. You would have new leads and opportunities coming in on a frickin' daily basis. So, the next step is to create and maintain a pipeline. A pipeline is literally just a recorded list of opportunities and prospects that are ready or getting ready to make a buying decision with you. Okay, all top sales professionals have a pipeline, and they realize that it must stay full. You keep your pipeline full by being intentional about it and focused on adding new names every day. It's effort, it's work, it's a decision. Don't make it complicated. Think about it. Do you actually take the time every day to add to your pipeline? If you don't have enough people in your pipeline, you can become worried and desperate. You spend your time frantically trying to get people to buy simply because your options are so limited. How would you like to not worry whether someone buys from you or not? Doesn't matter if someone buys or not. How much better would your attitude be if you had so many people buying, you didn't have time for the ones who said no or not now? Good, I don't have the time for you anyway. That is only one benefit of keeping a full pipeline. Statistics say that salespeople that have over 50 people in their pipeline make more money and hit quota more often than those who do not. It's like a proven fact. So if this is the case, why wouldn't everyone have a full pipeline? Personally, I have no clue. I would think it would become a top priority for anyone in sales without a doubt, without question, without having to ask them to do it. They would just do it like it is your lifeblood. Why would some people not do it? I don't know, but the majority doesn't. So if you just didn't know what they were or that you are supposed to even have one, now you do. But if you want to know how to get one started, then listen up, okay? Make it real simple for you, okay? To get a pipeline started, you literally just have to start making a list of potential customers. Write down 100 names of people who either you want to be a customer or you think should be a customer of yours. If you can make a list of 200, that's even better. You want to list their name, their contact info, and any notes that you think may be relevant. After you have the list, okay, then you just begin to contact them one at a time or all 200 at a time. That's up to you. But you need to contact them. Then you basically begin the sales process. Get prepared, make the introduction, gather intel, build value, etc., etc. Now, when the deals start to come in and the various people who you are working have been put into your sales process, keep close tabs on each one and where they are in the process. You can use a CRM or an old school notebook and pen, but the fact that you have a full pipeline is really all that matters. Not having one is foolish and amateur. So if you plan on becoming a true master, which is why you invested in this course, I hope, then it's not even an option. To keep the pipeline full, you must add new names to it every single day, regardless of what you have time for. Meaning, if you simply make the choice and decide that every single day you will devote time to adding prospects and opportunities to your pipeline, you just became twice as good as you were before. And you'll make a whole bunch more money too. Now, what's good about the investment you made in yourself is it will pay off tenfold, guaranteed. If you just implement one thing you learned in this course, it will make your investment back 100 times over. If you only did one thing in this course, imagine if you actually took this seriously and went through the class over and over until everything became second nature. It would probably be the best investment of your entire life. Okay? I'd like to make that the truth, so do us both a favor. Start creating a pipeline and commit to keeping it full. It's just a decision on your part and a daily discipline to keep it maintained. It's not hard, it's just work. Do you know why they call it work, by the way? Because it works. I promise that if you do nothing else from this course, but to start, you will make significantly more money than you will if you don't. So take your pick. The best ways to maintain your pipeline are as follows. Number one, remember to follow up with people. Okay, somebody stops by, asks a question, shoots you an email. Remember to follow up. Put them in your prospecting list. Okay. Number two, focus on the leads with the highest potential to close. Okay, time kills all deals. You want to get on them as fast as you can. Get rid of dead deals so you're not fooled into believing that your pipeline is full when it's not. Number four, monitor your metrics and keep adjusting your game. There's always things that might need to be massaged or manipulated to optimize and maximize your time and the whole process. Number five, never be afraid to update or improve your pipeline. People are really afraid to change things if it's not broken. Don't fall into that trap. You can always adjust and improve. Number six, follow the 7 steps of the sales process and repeat. Now look, I could talk all day about the ins and outs, but it's not that hard of a concept to master. It's more of a conscious decision and a consistent effort that's required. So again, if you need more information on this subject, jump on one of the Closer School Lives and we can drill down a little deeper. Otherwise, man, just make the decision to get it going and start doing it, and the results will pay off immediately.